It's 5 a.m. and your alarm is screaming in your ear. Eh, 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 eh. The frosty darkness is slowly creeping into your warm cocoon, unfolding the layers of blankets that you have so tightly wrapped around yourself. And your body aches. Every single movement feels like you're plunging into an ice bath. Your hand automatically moves towards the snooze button. But what makes this determination, Toastmasters? Whether you push the snooze button or whether you get up. Why do some people take on each and every day with a new tenacity, a new passion for life? And why do some people just choose to hit the snooze button? It doesn't stop that clock from ticking. It doesn't keep the sun from rising up. It doesn't stop anyone else from going about their day and their business. Today we will answer that question. We are going to talk about passion. The foremost thoughts in your head could be, it's too early. It's too dark outside. I'm too tired. But today, I'm going to give you a new perspective on how to look at your life. And we're going to talk about how do you find your passion. So if you're like me, you might have these nagging questions inside your head that pop up from time to time. What do I want to do with my life? What am I passionate about? What do I not suck at? So for everyone here, we'll take this in the perspective of work, but also in your personal life as well when we go through these questions. So how many of you here have jobs? HR is doing a great job. How many of you have careers? Okay. So job is a paid position of regular employment, preferably paid. A career is an occupation that you undertake for a significant period of your life with the opportunity for progression towards some sort of goal. And here's the truth, Toastmasters, about life. We live on this earth for an undetermined amount of time. Some of us for a longer period of time, some of us for a lesser period of time. And during that time, we do some stuff. Okay? We all do some stuff. And some of that stuff is important stuff. And some of that stuff is not important stuff. That important stuff that we do, that's where we get our passion from. That's what energizes us on a daily basis. And that stuff that's not important to us, that we do, well, basically, we're just wasting time with it. Watching TV, screwing around. So I'm not going to sit up here and pretend that I have all the answers. Heck, when I was in college, I changed my decision on what I was going to do with my job more times than I changed my underwear. But we're going to go over a series of questions. And I'd like to shift your paradigm just a little bit. Instead of asking you what you're passionate about, we're actually going to look and see what is important to you. Because by finding out what's important to you, you'll then know what you're passionate about. So the first question that we have to ask ourselves is, every person is unique and every person is different. So what's important to me? So some examples might be that my career is important to me. For some other people, maybe taking care of their children is important to them. And for other people, maybe their grandfather, who happens to be a vampire, and taking care of him is important. Hashtag grandpa. And after all, who am I to judge what is or is not important to me? So the first question we have to ask ourselves is, what are you willing to sacrifice, if anything, for what is important to you? I have a friend who was taking a test, and she had to miss out often, probably hanging out with her friends, going out drinking with them, going on camping trips, partying, celebrating her birthday the way she should, because she had to take a test, and that was important to her. to accomplish that goal and that milestone. If you're not willing to sacrifice anything, then you'll never know how important something is. The second question you have to ask yourself is, what am I willing to suck at? Seems like a ridiculous question. But not everyone is good at what's important to them right off the bat. Michael Jordan missed over 900 shots in his career. He lost 26 game-winning shots. He missed them. And he lost over 300 games during his career. So the question is, what are you willing to take and say, I'm not good at this, but every single time that you fail, you get back up and start all over again. If it's important enough to you, you'll be willing to get back up on that horse and start over.